Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your daily tarot check-in for Friday, October 10th, 2025. I'm so glad you are here. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee, winding down for the night, or just looking for a little boost of inspiration, this space is all about alignment, clarity, and positivity. Today we're using the Gregory Scott Tarot, one of my favorite decks for emotional insight and higher wisdom. It's very warm, romantic, and deeply intuitive. Just the kind of energy we want for Friday's reading. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say about today's energy. Card 1, Queen of Cups, Selfless Love. Card 2, Knight of Swords, Superiority, Arrogance, Abuse. Card 3, The Wheel, Unknown Fate. The first card guiding our reading today is the Queen of Cups, and she enters with a heart as vast as the ocean. She represents compassion, understanding, emotional maturity. She loves deeply, listens without judgment, and gives without needing to be repaid. In the Gregory Scott Tarot, she's portrayed as a mermaid rescuing another with a kiss, crowned with a coral and surrounded by two conch shells, symbolizing intuition and communication. The water ripples gently around her, reminding us that love, when freely given, brings peace. Today's energy may ask you to lead with your heart, not from a place of weakness, but from strength. The Queen's love isn't blind or naive, it's wise. She sees others' pain and responds with compassion, but she also knows when to set boundaries. Ask yourself today, where can I offer kindness without losing myself? Who around me might need a simple act of care, a text, a compliment, a reminder that they matter? And how can I turn that same love inward, nurturing my own spirit? Remember, love is not a transaction, it's transformation. When you operate from that space, miracles unfold quietly. The right people appear, the right moments align. So as we step into Friday's energy, carrying that Queen of Cups heart with you, be soft, be steady, and be gently grounded. Next up, we have the Knight of Swords, a bold and sometimes brash energy that comes charging in with strong opinions and even stronger willpower. He's pictured with anger and shame on his face, a sword beside him, a lit candle, and a stein on the table, all symbols of passion, aggression, and truth. The message? Words have power, and once they leave our mouths, we can't always take them back. This card asks, are you leading your conversation with compassion or with the need to prove a point? The Knight of Swords is intelligent, witty, and brave, but when his confidence tips into arrogance, he can cut others down instead of lifting them up. And that's the fine line we walk today. Maybe there's a disagreement brewing. Maybe someone's tone rubs you the wrong way. Maybe you feel unheard. Pause. Breathe. Don't let the sword of your words wound what your heart truly cares for. Instead, channeling the Knight's energy with the Queen's compassion. When you combine the two energies, intellect and empathy, you become unstoppable. You become a healer, not a herder. A good mantra for today is, I speak my truth with kindness, and I listen with humility. Let that guide your interactions today, especially at work, with family, or online. And finally, we come to the wheel, a card of destiny, cycles, and the great turning of life. In this deck, the wheel is inscribed with runes, and the Fool is behind the wheel with closed eyes, symbolizing trust of the unknown. Around it swirl both heaven and hell, bliss and torment, light and shadow. The wheel tells us everything changes. Nothing stays still forever. If you're up right now, celebrate. If you're down, hold on. Because the wheel always turns. There's a sense of surrender in this card, a reminder that life is a dance between what we could control and what we can't. The Queen of Cups taught us to give love freely. The Knight warned us to temper our pride. And now the wheel, it shows us release control. Trust that unseen hands are working in your favor. Sometimes the path ahead feels like fog. You don't know what's coming, and that can feel terrifying. But the wheel assures you it's part of the design. The Fool, eyes closed, doesn't resist. He trusts the turn, knowing that even in confusion, there's divine order unfolding. So for today, lean into acceptance. You don't have to have all the answers. Just stay present. Keep your heart open and take the next small right step. Because fate may be unknown, but your energy, your attitude, that is always your choice. Now let's take a quick look at today's numerology. 13 for the Queen, plus 12 for the Knight, plus 10 for the wheel equals 35. 3 plus 5 equals 8. The number 8 represents balance and reciprocity. What we put out comes back to us. It's the number of karmic flow. It teaches us that every action, thought, and word is part of a larger rhyme. It's also the number of manifestation through integrity. When we act in balance, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, the universe responds in kind. So today, stand tall in your integrity. Speak with compassion. Trust the process. And know that even if you can't see the full pattern, the wheel is turning in divine time. Not your time, but the right time. And that wraps up your daily tarot check-in for Friday, October 10th, 2025. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need a little light today. I read and I appreciate every one of your kind comments. Your energy truly helps this community grow. Remember, you hold the power to create balance and love in your world. You are the Queen nurturing, the Knight courageous, and the wheel ever evolving. Keep shining bright, stay aligned, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Tarot Card Daily Check-In. Stay magical, my friends.